Okay, so I just wanted to talk about the forward roll a little bit more. Why am I programming a forward roll? We're breaking it up right now. I don't necessarily want you guys to go try this in your apartments in New York City and hurt your head. So I just want to add, I think that it's very important for adults to have playtime and find new ways of discovering themselves and their bodies. And I think it's super empowering for people to do that. I know that every time I've gone back to do things that I did when I was a kid, and move like when I was a kid, it just feels really good. And again, empowering to figure out how our body moves through space. Oh, my body can do something I didn't think that it could. So that's why I'm having you guys do some forward roll stuff. I'm not saying you actually have to do a forward roll, but you could still break down its pieces. And then maybe when we have it a more appropriate setting, like at the gym where we have the softer mats, and I can show you live in person and even spot you, you'll be prepared to do it because you'll have the requisite pieces already. So not trying to scare anyone away, but I just wanted to explain that a little. And I wanted to show you again the forward roll and then how some of the stuff that we've been doing has actually been building to that already. So looking at the forward roll, okay, my feet are about hip width apart. I reach forward, my arm stays straight. I'm tucking my head in, my arms bend, and then I come up, okay? So a couple things I want you to notice. I'm pressing away from the floor, pushing away in that active shoulder position. We've been working on hollow body handstands. That's one half. That's our upper body half of a hollow body handstand. Tucking in a little bit, and then this roll position, that compression position, right here, curling ourselves into a little ball using our hips and our core. We've been working on that with our compression work. And some of our candlestick and ab work in general, hollow body work, compression work, candlestick rolls, anything that resembles a hollow body or that position. Even like plank pikes, towel pike ups or whatever they're called, anything like that. Notice, right? So notice my head doesn't touch the floor because I tucked my head in. But as I come through, notice what position we're essentially hitting. That's our headstand position, our bottom of our handstand push-up position. It's very close to that. So we have to have control of that position, and even more so control because our head's not touching to balance us out. So we have to have strong shoulders, triceps, gripping that floor and being aware of that almost tripod position. Then as we curl ourselves into our little ball and turn over, right? We're coming out of our candlestick roll, essentially reaching forward and standing up. So now we have our ankle mobility, our hip mobility, our strength to pull ourselves into a standing position. So we've been doing a lot of that stuff already. So I just wanted to elaborate on that further. And also, at some point we need to figure out how to safely exit a handstand. So safely exiting a handstand, you have a couple options, right? You need to have a lot of body awareness to do this. And this first one resembles like the cartwheel style. So I kick up, I'm kind of falling over, I turn to the side and come down. Okay, so we've been working on our single arm stuff, starting to work our handstand walk skill. That's all part of that. Another way, right? And if you're really tired in the Metcon, this one could come in handy if you have a split second to make that decision. But our handstand forward roll, okay, a progression of the forward roll. So yeah, just want to throw that stuff out there. Obviously, I think this stuff is super fun. It's not as far away as probably most of you might think, for those of you that have never tumbled before or anything like that. But yeah, I just want to show you guys kind of the pieces that we've been working with and how you're not so far as you think. And, hopefully when we're back in the gym, we can roll around a little bit and not erase, but ease some of the stress that we've been under.